Versatile Mage. Chapter 306. The Life-Risking Arrow. The best test subject, because of his double innate elements. Mo Fan's mind swarmed with more questions. According to what Lu Nian had mentioned, they had experimented on countless people, and the test subjects were basically dead. What they were doing was probably inhumane, otherwise, they would not be so secretive about it. Why would having double innate elements make him the best test subject? Why would the new element be related to his double innate elements? Mo Fan had been reluctant to expose his double innate elements, as he was worried that something like this would happen. However, a paper could never wrap fire. It was only a matter of time until his talent was exposed. He hadn't thought he would be targeted this quickly, as he had only shown his double innate elements quite recently, let alone be targeted by a bunch of demented battle mages. What does my double innate elements have anything to do with the new element? Mo Fan asked. Let him go first. Lu Nian was not stupid. You tell me, and I'll let him go. Mo Fan said. Do you think I'm a 3-year-old? You're dead regardless. Release him, and I'll give you all a quick death. If the new element is a success, we might even carve your names on a monument, Lu Nian said. Mo Fan knew that Lu Nian was running out of patience. He turned around and glanced at Mu Ningzhu. Mu Ningzhu nodded. The flames engulfing Mo Fan's body slowly died down. He loosened his grip on Lu Zhengge's neck. Lu Nian continued speaking with a smirk. The test subjects only managed to survive for a brief period. On top of that, they would also lose their ability to think rationally, as their bodies could not handle the burden from the process. They would die instantly once the efficacy of the test drug ran out. It felt like all their life force was depleted within a short period of time. We have never had a single survivor since the start of the experiment. Lu Zhengge walked toward his brother while trembling in fear. He was scared, as he was still in range to be burned into ashes by Mo Fan's attack. His brother would not be able to save him in time. Such a sinister experiment. You're treating human lives as if they had no value. Mu Nujiao snapped. Whatever you think, the experiment was actually inspired from observing some mutated parasitic beasts. Lu Nian added. At this stage, he could not care less if the experiment was described as inhumane. Even if the Magic Association banned the method, they would not give up. They were so close to succeeding. Once it worked, the world would no longer be in the control of the magicians. Parasite beasts. You're using living humans as their hosts. Mo Fan's heart shuddered. He immediately recalled the Mother Scale Skin Phantom. The Mother Scale Skin Phantom had turned a human into a monster. Normally, these monsters would have strong combat capabilities. Ordinary magicians were no match for them. It fit the condition of losing rational thought. You don't need to know the details. Don't harbor a grudge against us. Many people died peaceful deaths, or should I say, meaningless. Many were killed by the demon beasts, very saddening. Meanwhile, you are dying for the birth of a new element, such an honorable sacrifice. Lu Nian paused in the middle of his sentence. Lu Nian was finally a safe distance from him, thus there was no point wasting any time further. His priority was to kill the others, and bring the one with double innate elements back so they could proceed with the experiment. The next time I see you, I'll trample you to the ground and spit on you. You're a fucking crossbreed between your close relatives. You can dream about your ambition in hell. Mo Fan burst out, cursing. Lu Nian did not treat it seriously. He burst into laughter and said, if you manage to survive the experiment, kill them. Lu Nian waved his hand and gave the order. An overwhelming icy aura was unleashed behind Mo Fan's position. Her snowy white long hair drifted elegantly. Her glamorous face was filled with anger as her gorgeous figure floated in a suddenly frosted area. Ice crystal bow. Mu Ningzhu had instantly transformed into an icy goddess. A magical bow which could turn the entire place into a frosty kingdom appeared between her extended arms. The snow blew wildly, the frost spread rapidly, the ground froze at an insane pace, and even the clouds had turned icy. She lifted her icy gaze as she drew a deep breath. Muningzu never thought she would be using the ice crystal bow twice within 24 hours. She could feel the energy inside her body being drawn empty, to an extent that she could even feel her life force being completely drained away by the ice crystal bow. However, she had to take the risk. Mo Fan was trying to earn her some time. The moment he held Lu Zhenghe as a hostage, Muningzu realized that the whole group would be wiped out if they failed to react in time. Mo Fan instantly understood her intention after seeing her gaze. Going against such a powerful troop of battle mages led by an advanced magician commander, their only hope was the ice crystal bow. If she were to put her life at risk, the arrow she summoned could erupt with a power similar to an advanced magic. Domain. A soul-graded ice seed. Impossible. This is impossible. Lu Nian opened his eyes wide and burst out screaming. A soul-graded ice seed and an ice crystal bow which could unleash an attack similar to an advanced magic. The arrow alone posed a great threat to Lu Nian's group. As the domain spread toward the battle mages, they could sense their bodies being frostbitten. The casting speed of their intermediate spells became extremely slow. Even Lu Nian's advanced magic was affected. The arrow continued to take form. Its body began to appear. This time, the ice crystal arrow that Muningzu produced felt even stronger than the one before. The production phase alone had stirred a shocking icy storm around her. Standing at the eye of the storm, Muningzu drew the bowstring back fully. As she released the arrow between her fingertips, a sharp tone, like the scream of an icy storm, went off. Killing for no reason but a ridiculous ambition, disregarding human lives like the Black Vatican, his words had completely infuriated Muningzu. Even if firing the arrow cost her her life, she would drag these bloody murderers to death with her. They were not worthy to wear the sacred uniform of the battle mages. The arrow flew in a perfectly straight line in parallel to the ground. The ground, trees, stones, and even the air completely froze as it flew by. Lu Nian was quick to respond. He immediately dodged aside. The ice crystal arrow pierced through the air with a howl and struck the chest of a battle mage who was casting the lightning spell. The arrow did not penetrate its target, but exploded as its tip made contact with the target's chest. Endless ice flowers blossomed, an astounding sight, the entire place covered with frost and ice crystals. The light at dawn was supposed to wake the world up and signal the birds to sing out with pleasant melodies. However, as the explosion ceased, the whole place fell into a dead silence. There was no sign of life, as if time were frozen too. Chapter end. Please guys like, comment, share, and subscribe.